Well, hi guys, how you doing? Today's going to be a two-part video. In the first part, I'm going to show you items like this Puppy Palace by Blue Sky Clayworks. And in the second part, it's going to be a bonus video where I update you guys on what things sold for from past videos. So it should be pretty interesting, and I bet we have some fun along the way too. Okay, let's get started. Okay, guys, it's time to start thrifting. But remember, subscribers get to sit up here in the front seat and we'll have fun and joke all the way to the first store. And non-subscribers have to sit back there where it's hard for them to hear what's happening up here. It's not very nice back there. So a non-subscriber to my channel should just click the subscribe button and come up here and join us. Okay, before we start our journey, here's today's trivia question. In what year was the first viable instant camera invented? And who invented it? Well, I'll give you that answer later on in the video. But for now, we got to get thrifting. And for the people, non-subscribers in the back, for now, let's get thrifting. It's very hard for them to hear back there. Okay, let's get going.
I walked over to the first row to start my journey. Seemed like a good row to start on, since it was the first row. Well, when I got here, I didn't see much. Oh, maybe I should have started on the second row. Well, right now I'm going to head to the second row. Well, this isn't the second row, but it's the end cap at the end of the first row, so that's a good enough place to start again. First thing I saw was this Marlins replica World Series trophy. They were asking $3 for it. They go for like $25, so I put that in the cart. Finally, the second row. But I wasn't finding much here either. As you guys can see, there's just some cheap plastic cups and not much else. I did end up finding these 3 tubes of shampoo, body wash, and body lotion. They were by Archipelago Botanicals. They were asking $3 for them, but online as a group they go for 20. Well, I guess you guys know what row number this is. Wrong. I tricked you guys. I skipped the third row. This is the fourth row. You know, the only thing I found on this row was this old Polaroid photo paper. Believe it or not, this stuff sells. And at $1 that they were asking, they were forcing me to buy it. They go for 12.
Well, that Polaroid film pack ended up selling for $9.95 plus $4.25 shipping. Now that doesn't sound like a lot of money, but you got to remember, I only paid $1 for it, so the markup was really good. Now, if you guys see old film out there, look it up. You never know. Some of this old film's worth a lot of money. Okay, well, let's get back to the video because there's some exciting stuff I haven't shown you yet. Let's go.
Over on the toy aisle, which I'm not going to give it a number, we're just going to forget the numbering system for now. The first thing I saw was this Jelly Belly candy dispenser. I like these. I sold them before. But when I looked at the price on this one, $2, I said, they're forcing me to buy this too. And I put this in the cart. I couldn't find anything else, and I forgot what row number I was on. So I decided to take my 4 items and head up to the cashier. You know, guys, everything in this cart only cost me $9. So I think I'll do pretty well with this stuff.
Okay, guys, we're going to be heading to the next store. I have my subscribers up here. They're having fun. They're eating cake and they're listening to music. And the non-subscribers are back there and they're not having so much fun. And they can't hear the music because it's like I told you, it's hard to hear back there. So let's just go and maybe they'll come to their senses and click the subscribe button. But that's up to them. Okay, guys, you ready to go? Let's go. Let's go. We're going, guys. God, they can't hear back there. Okay, I'll meet you guys at the next store.
Next up, Salvation Army. I have pretty good luck at this store, so I think we'll do okay here. And if not, at least we'll get cool, because it's really hot out here. Well, as soon as I got inside the store, I decided to walk over and see what was on sale. Found out that the blue tags were 50% off and the white tags were 25. So, armed with that knowledge, my journey began. I walked on over to this shelf because I saw that house sitting on top of that piece of styrofoam. Well, as I got closer, I realized it was called Puppy Palace. It was by Blue Sky. Now, I have good luck selling Blue Sky, so I definitely wanted to get this. It was $6.99 on a 25% off day, so it definitely went home with me. I moved over to their back wall because that's where they had moved their toy section. Last time I was here, it was more towards the front of the store. First thing I saw was this Fortnite figure. It was $6.99 and it was half price, but it was still only going for 10, so I had to pass on it. This shapeshifter game was $3.99. It was 25% off, but these were going for $20, so this went home with me. Right next to the toy aisles, they had put out these two tables and just loaded it up with toys. So I started looking through it. It was pretty much used junk, but then I saw this Steamboat Willie Pete figure. It was $3.99, 25% off day. They go for 15, so I wanted this. I decided to walk through their furniture aisle. Usually I don't find much, but I don't look for furniture that often either. But I did notice this giant beer stein. I thought it was cool looking. I figured it would make great decoration either in a home or in a man cave. There was no price on it, but I ended up getting it for $15. Well, this was definitely my last look around. I was heading up to the cashier. And then I spotted this glass bowl. Looked like it had a green or goldish tint. It was etched. It definitely had age to it. It was only $3.99. I liked it a lot, so I put it in my cart, and then I continued up to the cashier.
Well, guys, it's time for me to go. So let me give you the answer to today's trivia question. Who invented the first commercially viable instant camera? Well, that was Edwin Land in 1948. It was called the Land Model 95. Polaroid ended up distributing them under the name Polaroid Land Model 95. Well, they became an instant success. Actually, they became an instant huge success. They sold millions and millions of these. Oh, and by the way, did you know who invented the film for the camera? Edwin Land, of course. Okay, guys, so if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Please share this video with a friend. Most of all, stay safe out there, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Hi, guys. Here we are at my ever-popular video bonus section. This is the part of the video where I show you excerpts from older videos where I bought stuff, and then I break in and I update you guys on what they sold for. It's usually a lot of fun, pretty informative, and I enjoy making these too. Okay, so let's get on to item number 1.
I walked around the store until I saw that fish. See it there on the top shelf? You put them in your pool and they swim around and they have a realistic motion. They're pretty cool. This one was $4, and I know I could get 20.
I have seen those fish toys before, and they have a realistic way of swimming. They're really cool. If you've never seen one, you should get one. And I've also sold one before, so I was pretty sure this one was going to sell. And it did. I got $15.95 for it, plus $9.95 shipping. So I made nice money, and it brought back a nice memory of watching that fish go around a pool. Okay, now on to the next item.
Next up, I walked over to their toy aisle. First thing I noticed that they had put out brand new toys, like toys in a box, not just new to me. First thing I saw was this Barbie fashionista. She was sitting in a wheelchair. They were asking $8 for her. I looked it up online. They were going for 30, so I put her in the cart. I went back to the shelf and I saw this Sky Dancers toy, also $8. These were going for 30 online, so I took that too. I went right back to the aisle where I saw this Barbie Magic Pegasus toy. $8 they were asking. This was going for 60. So this was definitely going in the cart. Pretty good so far.
Well, out of all those dolls, the one I wanted to sell was the Pegasus one because it was worth so much money. Well, it did end up selling. It sold for $59.95 plus $10.95 shipping. It paid for all the other dolls. Actually, it paid for my whole day out thrifting. So it turned out to be a really good purchase. Okay, now on to the next item.
There was only about 2 more rows to go through at this store, and I wasn't seeing much on this row. But then I noticed that silver canister. See that right there? I was wondering what was in it, so I pushed the button, and it was hearing aids. Now, they were only asking $2.99 for them. I've sold hearing aids for up to $200, but these were definitely going home with me.
Well, I was a little bit reluctant to tell you guys about those hearing aids because they're one of my secret items. Every time I find them, I make a bunch of money off them. These, remember, I bought for $2.99 and they ended up selling for $75 plus $4.95 shipping. And on top of that, if you rewind the video just a little, behind those hearing aids, there was a third one stuck in there. It was a blue one. That ended up selling for $43. So I ended up making a ton of money off this purchase. So if you guys see hearing aids out there, listen to me. You will make money. Okay, now on to the next item.
I couldn't find anything else, so I decided to take one more look in their new bins, where I saw this Hooters NASCAR helmet. They were asking $5 for it. It said Chase Elliott on it. I looked them up. They were going for around $40.
I walked over to the bin and I saw that helmet. It was a NASCAR helmet. It's sponsored by Hooters. And it was $5. So I said, I'll look it up, but what can I make off them? I sell these helmets a lot, the football ones, the NASCAR ones, and they usually sell for between $15 and $20. Well, when I looked this one up, it was going for around $50. Different 50, 60, 40, different prices people were asking, but way more than what I thought they were going to go for. Well, I said, okay, I'll take a chance with it. I took it home, listed it on eBay, and it sold for $42.95 plus $9.95 shipping. I was pretty shocked and pretty impressed, and now I have some money in my pocket. Okay, guys, well, that's it for today, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you again real soon, probably in about a week or so. Bye-bye.